This next piece is called The Legend of Krampus. And so to start this off, the Woodlands Concert Band and myself would like to offer to each of you this public service announcement. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Because Krampus will come and visit you. Now, the Germanic countries started this legend centuries ago, which had to deal with those children that were not so good, that were really bad. What happened to them? Because St. Nicholas would come and he'd be checking off his list, as you know from the song. And those children that were naughty and not nice got a visit from somebody else, and that was Krampus. And so Krampus would come to your home, he would knock on the door, and immediately things would go awry. He was a monster, he was ugly, he was goat-footed, he had big horns on his head, he was just hideous. And he would come into your house, chase you around, slap you, beat you with whips, and run you ragged, and threatening to put you into his sack. And this would certainly be a great deterrent for you to be nice the next year. So this piece of music was fun for me to write, because it was right as Paul said, during the Christmas season when I was busy writing the regular Christmas music, the happy, bright, pretty Christmas music. And this was a nice cathartic adventure to look over on the other side of the table I was working on and write something completely the opposite. And so this piece of music has to do with the legend of Krampus. And just a couple of things to note about it. It's based on 3 Santa Claus themes, and you have to listen kind of carefully for some of them. The first one is, obviously, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why Santa Claus is coming to town. You'll hear that kind of in a twisted way, but you'll hear it in the score. Also, up on a housetop, bum ba da dum bum 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 ba dum bum. You'll hear that one, and especially in the Woodlands, you'll hear that one. And the most prevalent one is Here Comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, except this is in major. We're going to do it in minor. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes, at a much faster speed. That is the most prevalent theme in this piece. So with those 3 themes in mind, you're going to hear the band give you a whirlwind tour of what it would be like, hopefully, for Krampus to come and visit you in your home. There are a lot of surprises in here, so just buckle in and just beware, okay? So without further ado, we're going to begin the Legend of Krampus, and it begins with a poem. So here we go. The feast of St. Nicholas is on the morrow, but this evening may be one of dread and sorrow. For it's the night of Krampus, and he is coming, his cloven feet stamping a merciless drumming. With pointed teeth and putrid breath, with sharpened horns and stench of death, with glowing eyes and many a bell, that ringing of things too dark to tell. With switch in hand, he'll chase you round with a horrible smack and a crackling sound. And just when you think he's got what he's after, he'll spring from the shadows and howl from the rafters. So, hold your sweet little wee ones, my dear, and pray with your might they've been good this past year. For if their behavior is deemed to be lacking, then Krampus will stuff them headfirst into his packing. So, be good, my dear children, respectful and nice, because one visit from Krampus should make you think twice.
Thank you.